From a very early age, I had it instilled in my head that life was all about progress. Some people would say that if you stop moving, you're practically not breathing, and for a majority of us, that inactivity leads to feelings of guilt that inevitably result in unfulfillment. Is unfulfillment even a word? It doesn't matter. The point is that I can't stand this fear of having nothing to do, and throughout my entire education, my greatest nemesis is this brooding possibility of failure. I mean, it's one thing to get good, but it's followed by this persistent paranoia of wanting to achieve artistic perfection, which objectively doesn't exist. That's why this video exists. What you're watching is the first entry, the prologue if you will, to what will be a series of personal reflective essays that will document my final year journey towards the completion of my degree in animation. Essentially, this will act as a more appealing supplement to my required blog because, let's face it, it will inevitably gather dust considering in this digital age, images now speak louder than words. I don't believe a blog benefits me nor the sanity of the person marking it, but by presenting them as videos, I'm only further helping to share my thoughts by capitalizing on the skills I want to develop. I've been a filmmaker for a decade now, and after countless video essays and short films, this is an opportunity not just to say it, but also make it. My lecturer Kunan recently said that my work has to be publicly available, and given how much of an impact you guys have had on me over the last 6-7 months, it only makes sense to share my work on a more personal level as well. As an industry that lives and breathes on audience attention, criticism and discourse, putting my creative process out for the world to see is both pivotal to my professional development and subsequently like riding a unicycle through fire whilst having my nipples clamped by the teeth of a Rottweiler. What you see here is honest, analytical, and perhaps enlightening. Some videos might have an overview of my technical process, concept development, or even research reports that might have entire video essays devoted to them. This is an insight into the production workflow familiar to me, but also perhaps might be informative or, dare I say, educational to you as well. It was my dad that said understanding my place in this world mattered more than choosing a path and sticking with it. And for a guy that worked his ass off from a very early age to ensure my sister and I had a stable upbringing, only strengthened my desire to have a work ethic that would match his. This is about sharing my learning experiences and indeed revealing more about myself as I continue to find a seat in this never-ending train journey that we call life.